What's up, everyone? Today I'll be changing the air filter in the 08 600 RR. It's got 12,000 something miles on there. The manual says to replace it about every 12,000, so I'm going to go in there today and put this one in there. So the first thing we're going to have to do is remove these two bolts from both sides, and they're 5mm, and pretty much everything on this bike is 5mm hex. So I'll do that. Okay, so I got these two bolts out, so the seat should just pull right off. Just gonna set that aside. And now you have to get these little, they're like little rivets. They're little bitty Phillips head screws. You turn them a little bit, and then they pop out from the bottom. And then after that, you got to take off this on both sides, and then this bolt right here, and then the tank cover should come off. Okay, so once you get all of these screws out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you come over here, you got to undo this fairing or whatever, and right here there's a bolt, and the same on the other side, and also there's a little push rivet here that connects to this. It's on both sides, so make sure you get those. And then you should just lift right out. It's a little annoying. It's caught on damn near everything. Get it from the sides and it comes up just like that. Ooh, solid black. What does the inside of this look like? Not too bad. Alright, well, cool. And now set that aside, and now we just gotta disconnect the intake air temperature control and then unbolt the ECU, and then we can take that housing off. But don't unclip the ECU, because eventually if you unclip it and clip it in so many times, the little prongs will wear out. Okay, so you want to unclip this. It just clips in right here. You just push on this little tab and pull up, and that is your intake air temperature sensor. Then you unbolt here and here for the ECU. Take this out. Remember which way it goes. They're kind of pointing forward. Okay. And then you take your ECU module and you just kind of flip it and hold it back this way. And now we got to take out 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. It looks like, well, 5, maybe 6 screws, and then we'll open up the airbox. Hey guys, it's been 9 years. This bike is 9 years old, and the tank cover has never been off, so all this dirt is from the previous owner, because they kept it in a shed and it had a bunch of rat turds and all that kind of stuff on it when we got it. So I'm just going to clean it off with some of this Beadex detail spray. I use it to clean the 500, and the 500 stays nice and shiny. So I'm going to clean this off and I'll get right back. Alright, I'm not sure how well it's going to turn out, but that is so much more clean. It looks so much better than it did before. So now we take off this top cover of the airbox. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, I see. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, I got all 6 of those screws out. Now, alright. Okay, it's pretty clean. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be this clean. This side of it anyways, this side is really clean. So let's set this aside. Let me get a flashlight so I can see in there better. So you can actually see the throttle bodies in here. The intake is pretty cool. There's a little bit of oil on the outside of those intakes, but it's not enough to worry about at all. I don't know, I wonder where that's coming from, but maybe it's been there forever. Who knows? Anyway. Okay, well, time to get this filter out of here. I don't know what does it just come out? Curious as to how this comes out. It should just slide right out, should it not? Oh, I bet I gotta take those two screws out, probably. Yeah, I gotta take those two screws out. Okay, I got those two screws out. What I was talking about was here and here. Okay, it kind of pulls like that, but don't lose those screws. Oh yeah, that's dirty as shit down there. There's yellow jackets and bees and all kinds of stuff. Let me figure out how to get this out. Okay, I figured it out. It's really easy. You just have to pull like this way. It comes right up out of there. But yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a bunch of bugs down in there. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of bugs in this filter. That's crazy. You can even see that fly, how it's got blue on it. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I'm so glad I changed this. I need to get a vacuum or something and vacuum all those bugs out. That's awesome. Here we go. 9 years of bugs and debris. Alright, that looks so much better in there. So much better. Alright, now we're ready for that new filter. Sweet. It's a whole lot easier than I thought it would be. Can y'all tell which one is the new one, which one's the old one? Because I sure can. Look at the difference, man. There's all kinds of bugs and stuff in there. And this one's perfect. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. I'm going to try to I got to put the GoPro in my mouth. That's kind of the only way that I can put this in with two hands. so that it has to pop in, the bottom of that has to pop into those little slots on the bottom. They're little screws with like flanges on them. Okay, I'm in. Alright, and that's all you gotta do, and then just put those screws back in, and you should be good to go. Okay, so I just got those screws snug, this one and the one on the other side. I didn't get them super tight, I just got them snug. Because I'm sure it's plastic, so it's easy to strip. So now we just reverse the process. So now I'm going to put this cover back on, put those screws in, put that air temperature module back on there, and then put the ECM back down, and then put the tank cover back on, and bolt it up, and then we should be good to go. So, okay, so I got that bolted down. Now we take this piece, and the little flanges go towards the front. And it goes just like that. And then we'll bolt it down. Also, another really important part, don't forget to clip your air temperature sensor back in, or else it'll throw the check engine light. Alright, you hear the click, and it's in there. So now we can put the tank cover back on, and then bolt it up. Okay, tank is fairly back on. Let's see. Let's connect this. I got those pop screws back in, and I got this screw back in, and the screws that went on there. Ended up dropping one of those fucking things, and it fell all the way down inside the fairing. So I had to take all the fairing off this side. So I'm really pissed right now, but it's been about an hour later since that last clip. It's pissing me off. Okay, so now, let's see. These itty bitty screws go here, and that's the last thing. But yeah. Okay, so then you put those screws in, and you put the seat on, and that's it. Air filter done. Okay, I got this thing completely back together. It only took me twice as long as it's supposed to take, only because I dropped that bolt and it went all the way down in the bottom of the fairing. I take it completely off to fix it, but other than that, I'm finished with that. So air filter change, 12,000, or actually 13,000 something miles that I have on this thing. Got it when it had 1,800 miles on it, so I put all that on it myself. The guy that owned it before me, he did not take care of it at all. I think I've said the story about how I got this thing. But anyways, the previous owner of this bike was a murderer. He killed somebody in a house and then burned the house down. And the fire department showed up. He like begged them not to put the fire out, so they put the fire out anyways and found the body, and then he's in prison now for murder. So I have his bike. But yeah, that's for today's video, because it actually snowed today, so I can't really ride any or nothing. I might go out, sit outside, make a fire or something, but other than that, that's it for the day. Thanks for watching. I hope if you needed some help or something with that, I helped maybe a little bit or not. It wasn't really a how-to video, but just showing you what I'm doing today instead of riding. But anyways, thanks for watching. Peace. Well, I decided to come out here, start me a good fire. It's nice and warm now. It's, I don't know, it's about freezing outside. It's about 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty cold, but right here it's nice and toasty next to the fire. Good end of the day. Y'all have a good day. I'll see you later.